Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do another little epic unboxing. This is for a super awesome mold. This is for the 2.3 inch Preybait. This is an 8 cavity mold from Epic Bait Molds. As you can see, it's got the back and belly engraving on the top for laminates. Has the Epic Bait Mold logo in the middle, what it is, and the cavity count. And on this side, it has the Marling Baits logo, but everything else is the same. And one thing with this mold is you will notice it has 8 injection ports. This is so that you can do laminates. So that's super awesome. With that, you will get a Marling Baits sticker, and you will also get a couple of Epic Bait Mold stickers. Super awesome stickers, nice little touch. You'll get a thank you card with your name on it, and you will get a little bit of a packing slip with some order information. But we're gonna mix up some bait plastics 242 to shoot in this mold. We're gonna do the 242 medium, but we're gonna do it without any pigment. We're gonna do just plain plastic with a red flake, and I might put some red flake in it that I know will bleed in the plastic a little bit, so that way it creates kind of almost like a red peachy color. Something I've done before, something that's kind of neat, and it just kind of changes the clear plastic a little bit. So we'll try that. I'll get you some better shots of this mold over here, and then we will get that plastic hot. Okay, we have mixed up our bait plastics, 242. Gonna pour some of it in this cup. Okay, there we go. And now we're gonna put some flake in it. This is bait plastics. This is 0.015 red. This shouldn't bleed that bad. This should be just fine. This is just an off-brand, like maybe a Hobby Lobby glitter. This stuff will probably change the plastic to look a little more red, which is perfect. That's kind of what I'm going for, and it's a bigger flake, so we're gonna try to maybe mix these. I'm gonna put this stuff in it first, the smaller stuff, and see what happens, and then we'll see if we even need this. So let's get this hot. Take about 3 minutes, give or take a little bit, depending on your microwave. We'll pop that in here, and I'll come back when this is hot. Okay, our plastic is hot. I like to get at least above 360 and then bring it back down a little bit just to make sure that the transformation in the plastic has happened. So this is 379 degrees, which is just fine. And we're gonna start putting some of this red flake. I'm gonna give you a little better angle, and we'll see what effect it has on this clear plastic. I should have my tripod here soon, which will make this easier for sure, give you guys some better angles. That's the smaller flake. That is the bait plastics flake. So we're gonna mix it up and we're gonna see what happens. This may give me the effect I'm looking for. I may not even need the bigger flake. I'm not real sure. I wanna give this a minute just to see if it's gonna bleed. I don't know if it will or not. But either way, that's still pretty cool. Let's try to put just a little bit of this bigger flake in here. It doesn't need much, but it does need a little bit. Okay, got that open, so we're gonna take this and just drop a little bit in there. It's more just for the bleed effect that I'm looking for is the reason I'm doing that. Hoping it'll bleed into this plastic and make it look a little more red. I'm gonna do just a little bit more of that because I like what that's doing. I don't want it to be too clear, but I don't want it to be all glitter either, so. Yeah, that's kind of what we're going for here. So let's pull some of this up in the injector and shoot it, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, as you can see from the side, it looks pretty red, but we'll have to see in a thinner profile how it looks. So I'm gonna pull some of this up, and then we're gonna shoot it in each of these ports. Doesn't take a lot because it's such a small bait, so we shouldn't have to top off, being that it's so small. Okay. And then we'll shoot the rest back in here, and that'll give us some more for round 2. And that plastic, just for curiosity's sakes, I'll tell you how hot it was. That was about 340, so that gives you a little bit of an idea of where it needs to be. So not bad at all. We'll let these cool off and then we will demold them. Okay, I think these are cool enough to open. So we'll start splitting this mold apart. And I'm hoping this plastic gave me the look I was looking for. Oh yeah, that was exactly what I was going for. So I'm gonna let you check this out. Let me put these back in here real quick. Sometimes the tails come out when you demold, which is perfectly fine. And then as you can see, these look really nice. Really good color. Sorry if you can hear the garage door. It's ridiculously windy here. But yeah, look at that. Those look really nice. Really solid looking baits. Let's inject this one more time and then we will see about pulling them off the sprue. Checking that out. Pull some of that up and we'll inject 8 more times. Okay, that is all good. No need to top off. We're not gonna hold pressure on them, but just a second. So we'll take these out of the mold when this cools off and then we'll pull them off the sprue and I'll give you a little bit of a closer, up close and personal look at the baits. Okay, I think these have cooled off. So we'll demold number 2. Oh yeah, these look really nice. Put these tails back in here. And then as you can see, these look really good. I'll give you a close-up look at these here in just a second. But yeah, not bad at all. Let's pop some of these off the sprue. So as you can see, there's the bend you can expect with 242 with just flake. So we'll just grab it and we'll pull it and it comes off real clean. Not bad at all. We'll try a couple more. Got several here in this mold, so basically we'll just grab a couple of them and just give them a little pull. Yep, come right off. Pretty clean ends. Not bad. Yeah, seems to be working out quite nice. So we'll get some better looks at these baits real quick and go from there. Here is a little closer look at these really awesome baits. They turned out really nice. Big fan of this mold. I think it's gonna work really good when paired with a jig head. And I think it's gonna decimate the crappie around here. That's for sure. I think that is pretty much going to wrap up our review of this awesome 2.3-inch Epic Preybait. Again, 8 cavity, super awesome little mold. The head is kind of designed to be on a jig head, so it's kind of, it just meets up with that. So if you have like a big eye jig head or anything like that, it's gonna look super awesome on this mold. If you want to pick up this mold for yourself, I will leave a link in the description below where you can pick up this mold for yourself. If you want to buy any of these baits or any other baits that I make at any other time, there will be a link to my store down below. All that money goes back into this so I can keep making content and videos for you guys. And if you enjoyed watching and you want to keep up to date with all the future stuff, just drop a like and a subscribe. And I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next one.